Hello and welcome. I am Lisa and this is my channel, Cross by Floss, where I chat about my love of cross stitch as well as life blabbings. And today I am doing a month-long special called Mira May, and this is week 2 of Mira May. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much. Very quickly, Mira May. What I do for Mira May is I have 5 kitted Mirabilias that I take out and choose to do one of those on Monday, and then every evening I do some stitches in that, and then the next day I do a little vlog style video about the progress, and then at the end of the week on Saturday morning I will do an upload, and you get to see the progress from the very start of the Mira to what I actually get done in 5 days. Now, Mira May also Mondays I have a hashtag on Instagram, and it is Mira Monday Stitching, and so I also kind of compete a little bit with Mira May with Mira Monday Stitching. And to add to that, Mr. G, his weekend is Monday and Tuesday. So Mondays get a little dicey, Tuesdays also get a little dicey for stitching. So hopefully Wednesday through Friday I get a little bit more done, or it just depends on you know, kind of when we end our day and relax, and how much stitching I get in before you know, hopefully I get some sleep, because insomnia is a real thing. Anyway, so week 2, so excited about week 2. And for week 2, I have chosen a really special, meaningful pattern to me. On Tuesday, it is my granddaughter's birthday, my little's birthday, and she will be 12, which I don't know where time has gone, and that I have a 12-year-old granddaughter, but I do, and she is. And so I kind of chose something that sort of not really reminds me of her, but I think that she's going to enjoy. And I'm trying to think, was it 3 or 4 years ago I had done or I had started for a Mira May type. I think it was just before I officially you know, did my version of Mira May. So I think it was the very first year that I actually started stitching on Miras, which I think was 4 years ago. I'd have to go back and have a look in my videos, but I think it's 4 years ago. And on her birthday, I started Ella the Frog Princess, and because my granddaughter's name is Ella. And so I thought that would be so cool. She loved it 4 years ago. She thought that pattern was fantastic, and then she turned 11 and she wasn't so impressed with it anymore. So I'm just hoping, you know, I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll get it done for her when she's a teenager or whatever. Not anywhere as close, because she is going to turn 12 and it's not anywhere as close. But then I was like, okay, well, maybe when she, you know, becomes an adult, she will appreciate it. So, and if not, it will just hang in my house, and then, you know, maybe we'll get passed on to her and she'll like it. So anyways, this one for week 2, I thought, maybe she will like this one a little bit more. And so enough teasing. How about I just show you what the pattern is. So I am going to do the Snow Maiden. Now this is a fairly newish chart. It was released in 2021, and she is just beautiful. She has new colors in her. So you know how DMC came out with a new line of colors from 01 to 35, is that right? 35 new colors a few years ago. And Nora started incorporating those colors into her patterns. And so this is one of them that has 4 of the new colors in her pattern or in her chart. This one has 3 Kreiniks, which y'all know I don't like Kreinik, so I will substitute with Petite Treasure Braid. It has 3 Caron water lilies in her. And I think that those are like these greens in here, and I don't remember where else in the pattern. She also has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 packages of Mill Hill beads. And are any of them treasures? I don't think so. And her stitched area is 10.44 by 14. So she's 14 high and she's 10.44 wide. So she's not that huge, not that big at all. So I'm excited to get started on her. Now, I will again do a middle start just because that's kind of my MO, especially with patterns like this that, you know, I like a 3-inch border. So if I did this and came down and did 3 inches, I'm going to have to do an awful lot of counting to get to somewhere to start stitching. So I choose to do in the middle because there's a lot to do, right? So that's kind of how I do it. Okay, the fabric I chose for this one, I had a hard time. Oh, and that's not going to show up right. Let's see if that will help a little better. Okay, so it calls for a 16 count country French rain Ada or a 32 count rain country French linen. I don't know if this is country rain, country French rain. I'm not sure. It is an Ada. I also think it's a 16 count. It is kind of a mystery. It is out of a box of fabrics that I bought from Rita, I will link it down below. She sells fabric on Facebook. You can find her on Facebook. And I want to say she's Rita Reen Fabrics, maybe. And occasionally she will do like mystery box of fabrics, and that's what this one came out of. So I did a floss toss on several different fabrics that I thought would look good, and I kept coming back to this one because the colors, oh, let me show you the colors of this. Ooh. There's purples and greens and teals, and a little bit of blues. And so I think it just pops off on this. And unfortunately the lighting, it's a really beautiful day, but the lighting is not doing this fabric justice. So it's kind of like a gray blue color, and these colors pop off of it. And though I did do several different fabrics that I thought of, both from Be Stitch Me and Color and Cotton, which I have a lot of, I just kept coming back to this one. So whatever its mystery fabric is, that's what I'm going to do. So anyways, this is what week 2's start is going to be. I am excited to get some stitching in tonight and show you tonight's progress tomorrow. So I will be back shortly to show you that progress. I hope you have a good day. Till then. Hello and welcome to day 1's stitching. It is Tuesday, May the 9th, and today is my little's birthday. And I got a little bit of stitching in last night on the Snow Maiden. That's what she looks like. She's so pretty. She's just so pretty. And I really think that my little's going to, well, hopefully my little will like it. We'll find out. But this is what I got done last night. I know, not a great start, but it was Monday night and we had a lot of chores that we were doing. And anyway, it's a middle start. And so I got 2 colors in, and yeah, so that was last night's start. Hopefully today I will get a little bit more stitching in, and I can't wait to show you what it will look like tomorrow. So we'll see you soon. Hello and welcome to day 2's progress. Yesterday was my little's birthday, and in between happy birthday songs and texts and funny little gifts to her and all of that, and then shopping with Mr. G and doing laundry and getting him ready to go, which I'm about to do this morning, but thought I would pop in a really quick video before I left and show you last night's progress. So day 2 stitching, and I am working on the Snow Maiden, and I think I'm working on this side here where the purple is, and the blue. So I got a little bit of stitching in last night while I was waiting for the laundry to dry. And so that is the progress I got done. So Monday night's progress was basically this little area here, and then Tuesday night's progress is this here. So not bad progress. So for a couple of days of, you know, chores and meal prepping and getting Mr. G ready to get back to work and all those things. So I'm off to get him to work, and then hopefully we'll get some stitching in tonight, and I look forward to showing you that progress really soon. See you in a bit. Hello, and welcome to day 3 of week 2 stitching on the Snow Maiden. That's what she looks like right now, and I am working very much in this blue area over here. So let me show you what kind of progress I got done last night. I did get some stitching in last night. Woke up with a migraine, but it went away by mid-afternoon, and by evening I was able to get some stitching in. So that is what it looks like so far of 3 days of stitching. I'm hoping tonight that that I can actually get another color in. This has been a lot of blue. I think I've put in nine strands of blue so far. Is that right? I think so. So while that doesn't look like a lot of stitching, it's taken 9 strands of floss, at least 8. And so, but it's looking pretty, and actually I'm really happy with the progress so far, but I am hoping that tonight I can get some different color in so you can, you know, see it come to life a little bit. So anyways, I will be back shortly to show you tonight's progress, and see you soon. Well, hello and welcome. I am back to show you day 4's stitching, and I did get some stuff done last night. So the Snow Maiden, she is so pretty. Absolutely love her. And I was able to get that done last night. So I put in 3 additional colors, I think, because this purple is the same as this purple here, but I got in 2 teals and this kind of a grayish color. So yeah, so that's what I got done last night. I was really happy with this progress last night, and hopefully tonight I will get some more progress in, and I'm excited to show that to you and to do the final upload so that you can see all 5 days of progress. So I will see you soon. Well, hello and welcome to day 5 stitching and the end of week 2 of Mira May. And as a reminder, I am working on the Snow Maiden, and I have had so much fun stitching on her this week. The colors are just absolutely phenomenal. And you know, when you look at these patterns and then you start stitching it, or you see it stitched, you're just, I think, continually amazed at how not completely different, the picture to the stitching looks, but the colors are just either more vibrant or things that you didn't think you saw in there are in there. And I'm finding that with this chart here, because when I look at it, I see teals and blues and purples, pinks, white, you know, very, very light grays, that kind of thing. So let me show you last night's progress. Pretty impressed with last night's progress. So there it is there. Oh, that is so true right there. All those colors. Perfect, perfect. So let me get a little closer here, and it's going to blow up my fabric. But so I got a good amount, I think mostly this, and then put all of this in here. And what was surprising to me is, you know, I'm totally expecting the teals and the purples, absolutely. But then I put this gray in, which I think is 169. And I was really surprised because, you know, going around the colors and everything, yes, it's tonal, but still it was just kind of a shock. And but then I put in this color here, which is 159, and just the way that it shades around. So it's going to go around a little bit in this gray, and then there's another color, another 2 or 3 colors that go around in here, and they shade out. And you know, sometimes when I start stitching on my pieces and I look at the colors and I'm like, oh, I don't know how that's gonna all go together. But when you trust the process and you look at it, it turns out absolutely phenomenal. So I'm so happy with the progress of this week, really. So one of the things that I do, and I have done, and I have not done that for last week or this week, and I'm going to rectify that right now. But normally I read, like, there's a little description of the pattern that Nora always puts on the charts about what the pattern is about, and whether it is something that's personal to her, whether it's like a fable. You know, she's a storyteller, and so she puts together just a little caption of what the pattern is, and I find them fascinating because then it makes it more real, right? Like just a little bit more real. So I'm going to read you the Snow Maiden's description, and I don't speak Russian, so the name of the pattern, or the name of the girl, I might butcher, and I apologize for, but yeah. So her name is Snegurushka. For many years, there have been plays and music written from this Russian fairy tale about a girl made of snow. One version is that she falls in love with a shepherd, and she cannot really love him. Her mother makes it so that she can know love. Because of this, her heart warms and she melts away. Another is of an old childless couple who sculpt her from snow. One day, while playing with other children, she jumps over a fire and fades to mist. Like, I find her little snippets just absolutely fascinating. So anyhow, that is Snow Maiden, the Snow Maiden, and another little close-up of her. And she is a fairly recent pattern, 2021. I forget which month she was put out in 2021, but she has been a fun stitch, and now she's going to go away into my whip corral, and to come on out hopefully during Mira Monday stitching, or you know, just randomly, because honestly, and I know I say this every time I do Mira May, I don't want to put them away. I just don't want to put them away. You get into like the groove and, you know, these nice blocks of color, right? And you're like, oh, I don't want to put it away. But she does need to go away because week 3 is another Mira from my stash, and I don't know if I'm going to do the freebie Mira or if I'm going to do an out-of-print Mira. I mean, I have it all lined up. I have all of the things together that I want to do. I just don't know in the pile of the 3 that are left which one I want to do. So it will be a surprise to you as it will be to me. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this week's videos and the progress on the Snow Maiden. And I hope that you will join me for week 3. And if you have not seen week 1, it is in a playlist that is called Mira May. And so I hope you will enjoy that. And I hope to see you really soon. And until then, hugs and stitches.